Uke and Tubesox, just chatting away on what were we saying? Hey, hey, hey. Two have cats with nothing to say. It's a groovy good time, so listen away. What were we saying?
What were we saying was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
One day we'll figure it out. Tonight, the mailbag returns. The letters are real, yet the motive remains unclear.
Installment 5 of
Say what now? This guy here, Tubesox, reviews Anchorman Dose.
and this guy finds out what he's watching next.
And as always, 3 things that can absolutely kick rocks.
Well, let's get to her. We're coming at you from the 4th floor of Blunderworks Studios, which is very humid today.
It's moist in here, sir.
He goes by the name of Big Uke.
This guy goes by Tubesox.
Behind the camera, we've got Edgar Lassiter. He goes by the chairman,
For some reason, I don't...
but no one calls him that.
Not even one person. I think
Not
his mom
even
does, but
Harold Winthrop and the Silver Ash Orchestra, who play us in and out, they don't even call him that.
they don't call anybody anything.
That's true. I actually don't think they call Edgar anything.
I don't think they talk to him. I don't know if they've actually even met.
Well,
I know they were in the same building for a while.
Well, we had
when
that
they started,
mixer. We had that mixer early on.
but I don't think they talked.
No,
I mean, I don't blame him. I wouldn't.
No,
The only
I-
reason I talked to Edgar is because he turns things on here.
I get it. What are we saying today, Uke?
Lots of stuff. I think we'll say some fun stuff.
I was hoping
We'll say some controversial stuff, maybe. We don't know. Stick around, find out. Yeah, how was your week, sir?
My week was pretty good. I had to do a little work traveling down to closer to the 49th parallel.
North of the 49th.
And that was all right, you know. Got some business taken care of and did a little bit of
Good old business.
WWWS business taken care of when I was down there. So that was good.
It's always good to get that handled with.
You know,
North of the 49th.
we did have that sporting event since we last got together. That was good.
We did. That was a fun night.
That was a good result. It was a good time.
I always love a good sporting endeavor.
It's a nice way to spend an evening.
There was a lot of people at that one, too.
Yeah, it was nice.
Knew a lot of folks. It was fun. The word of WWS is spreading like wildfire.
It is. What about you? Your week? Good?
Oh, it was very busy again.
Yeah, I had no nuptials this weekend, though.
No, I did.
Oh.
So after the sporting
Jesus
endeavor,
Christ.
I had another friend.
Everyone you know is getting married.
Well, at least 8 people this year. That was Saturday in the high heat before the incredible storms rolled through.
Right.
But that was another, open bar. You never really complained about that.
Can't complain about that. You'd be a fool if you did.
Amy, Kurt, congratulations. It was a great day. The hangover the next day wasn't so great, but that's my fault, not theirs.
It's your own doing.
But yeah, other than that, it was a busy weekend again. I had a lot of fun. Sporting endeavors and weddings.
Seems to be the way it goes every weekend now.
Seemingly.
You catch some sports, someone gets married.
Yeah. It's the way she goes.
With all that going on, do you have anything done this week that happened to you?
I couldn't think of anything. I've just been in such a good mood lately.
Okay.
With so much sporting endeavor, so much marriage. It's just been fun. It's been a fun couple weeks in the Big Uke realm.
All right.
What about you, sir? I imagine you were in a bathroom this last week and near a pub and someone...
Pub would be correct. And it non-bathroom related, but
Whoa!
I did observe something that was kind of peculiar.
I'm just flabbergasted that it wasn't in a bathroom again.
And this happened at a table in the pub.
Ooh, not even at the
I
Wood
usually
this
sit
time.
at the Wood, but there's
a lot going on in this story already.
And I see it was a table of 6, I think it was. One gentleman, and I call him a gentleman very, very loosely, gets up, and this was mid-afternoon, he gets up and pulls out a stick deodorant, reaches up under his shirt, and applies said deodorant, and then sits back down and tucks the deodorant in his backpack.
No.
Couple things here. First of all,
a couple things.
there's a washroom just over there. You can, excuse me, I'll be right back. Slide to the washroom, apply your defouling stick, and then return
Yeah, I mean,
to
that's
society at large.
that is pretty much the only route about going about that properly.
And also,
Because the way you did it, sir, not.
if you're going to do it the method that he did, why you got to stand up so everyone sees you? You honestly could have just stayed in your seat and been a little more subtle.
Yeah.
Instead, he stood up and he
And
was,
to go under, like if you're trying to be subtle, wouldn't you think go through the top?
I'm not sure.
Let me just lift my shirt up
But
here,
so he,
gents.
like-
Oh, sorry, did I get it on your wings? And all.
He gets up and he was like, like 6'4", so he's a big man. So you notice when he stood up,
Yeah.
applies the old.
At least it wasn't one of those aerosols that's just
Oh my
like
gosh.
loud too.
It just seemed like a very, very strange thing to do in the middle of a.
I can honestly
fairly
say I've
busy
never
pub.
seen someone just apply deodorant in public.
Right?
Or if you do, it's because like
It's not like he just like hopped off his bike or something. He'd been sitting there for a couple of beers.
yeah. So yeah, that's
He just decided, you know what?
I think I
just go
smell
to-
a little bit.
Go to the washroom,
Yeah.
slide out.
Go to the powder room.
Yes, go powder your nose and come back and join society.
Yeah, gosh, you go to a quite the establishment.
It's always something.
Because that's the best part about these dumbs is that most of them, especially recently, have been all at the same establishment.
Yeah, they are. That's what goes on at this place.
And did other people notice? Did you
I'm
notice
not
other
sure. I
people
didn't
noticing?
discuss with anyone. I just
Hey, you see that big
saw it
galoot
and went,
putting deodorant on at the table?
interesting.
That's pretty dumb. Like that one is just dumb. Like, what are you doing, guy?
Being
Figure it
dumb. That's what he's doing.
Being dumb.
It's almost getting to the point where I'm wondering if maybe people at my local aren't going, holy fuck, there's Tubesox over there.
I'm gonna give him something dumb to talk
I'm gonna
about
do
on the
something really
show.
dumb and see if he notices.
Oh, that would be incredible.
Wouldn't that be something?
If there's just like there's a separate group chat.
Those shows hit the level where
People are giving us content now.
there it is, right there. See if you
You know what? I'm going to start imagining all of your
Absolutely.
dumbs at the pub
Absolutely.
are purposeful and just to be spoken on.
Just to see if they can get on the show. Because there's too much stuff for it to not be.
Wow, this is now just week after week. This can't be a coincidence.
No, can't be.
It just can't.
Anyways, let's get started on the show there. Let's open up with the mailbag. I got a disclaimer I'll read for that.
Oh, yes. Written by our crack legal team to
We've
protect us.
been about a month since we hit the mailbag.
It was overflowing.
Overflowing. Okay. The WWWS Mailbag contains real letters from real viewers and listeners. Some names, details, and punctuation may have been altered for dramatic effect, personal safety, length, clarity, grammar, excessive hostility, content, readability, emotional stability, and taste.
So other than that, we
Other
have
than
no
that,
real
these-
reason to.
These are verbatim.
pretty much as you guys give them to us.
So do you
I will kick us off here.
Fire off with the one?
Dear Big Uke and Tubesox.
Us.
That's us. I just wanted to say I really enjoyed the 2 new segments that you introduced recently. I thoroughly enjoyed those segments as well.
That was fun.
I had a great time with them. I do love games. The show feels like it's found a nice rhythm lately. There are enough recurring segments that listeners know what to expect, yet enough new ideas that I don't feel like I'm listening to the same episode every week.
That's key. It's a balance.
It's almost like that's on purpose. You finally reached that magical point where the podcast feels organized without sounding rehearsed.
Nice.
It only took 2 seasons. Regards, Melissa X.
Right at the end, Melissa
Just-
with the jab.
Hey, it was going so well. Flick you in the nuts.
Wow.
You know,
I take the positives out of that.
I take more positives than negatives because it didn't take 2 seasons. It took 1.5. Boom.
In your face, Melissa.
Suck it, Melissa.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Well, I've got Dear Triple WS.
Hey, that's the show.
It's been several episodes since Lieutenant Eric appeared on the show,
Oh, yeah.
and I'd like to know when he's coming back.
Well, you send him a letter because he won't return our calls.
I don't mean that as a criticism of Big Uke or Tubesox. I mean that as a criticism of Big Uke and Tubesox.
Oh!
Come on!
Flick!
The 3 of you had an easy chemistry that made for one of my favorite episodes, and it would be great to hear another appearance sometime. You finally found someone capable of keeping both of you within shouting distance of the topic at hand, and that seems worth preserving. Cheers, Mike the Plug.
Well, the name fits, you
Jeez,
plug.
Mike the Plug. Why you gotta be that guy, Mike?
Lasky, lot to...
You know, I like to think that
one right
LTE
there.
enjoyed his trip to Blunderworks Studios, but
I don't know. I'm thinking we should have added a couple more zeros,
a couple more zeros and 2 more commas.
at least. I think Edgar's open mouth kiss kind of freaked him out a little bit.
He didn't say he hated it.
No, but I think we probably should have warned him. I would have loved to see Peg Leg 9 Finger Edgar fight off Lieutenant Eric. I think that would have made for great content
Would have
and bonus episode. Stay tuned for
bonus
the DVD
episodes.
release.
Well, I'll tell you what, was it Mike the Plug?
Mike the Plug.
We'll reach out to Lieutenant Eric. We're in fairly regular contact with him and see if he'd be interested. I mean, you can't do these things too frequently, though, because then it becomes too...
Yeah, I don't think he wants to co-host the show with us.
No, he doesn't. He's got enough co-hosting
He's
duties.
got enough Coco to keep him busy. But, last one wrap there, Mike. Thanks, but...
You're not alone in enjoying the Lieutenant Eric episode, but...
Don't write us again.
Oh, wow. My goodness.
Sorry, was that my outside voice?
I got a sponsorship liner to lead us into the next segment.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. I've got another one. I think you do as well. We'll
do a couple more letters later.
We'll roll back to that again. We got to let Mike's kind of settle here.
So I've got a liner from the traveling taxidermist. Whether it's a prize hunting trophy, an unfortunate chapter in local wildlife history, or a creature whose journey has ended considerably sooner than expected, our fully equipped preservation wagon will come right to your driveway.
I truly do love that they call it a preservation wagon.
It is. It's
not just, hey, we're going to bring our truck full of stuff.
No, it's a preservation wagon.
Preservation wagon.
Choose from dozens of lifelike display options, including the noble woodland stance, alert and watchful, mid-scream, and startled by its own reflection.
Mid-scream it's really good.
We should talk to them, but I'd be curious as to which is the most popular. And what if it's not even one of these ones?
Like Caught in the Act?
You never know.
Startled.
For over 40 years, the traveling taxidermist has brought professional preservation directly to farms, acreages, campgrounds, and several locations we're no longer permitted to disclose. And they are not responsible for disputes regarding the animal's final facial expression.
That's just standard.
When you're in the taxidermy biz.
The business.
You can't control how things are going to tighten up. And
in this humidity?
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so this leads us into...
Say what now?
You know, you often mention how the 3 things that can kick rocks is your favorite segment. I really enjoy this segment.
Yeah?
For one, it's fun to research and come up with.
Yes.
And I think it's a good bit.
I do enjoy it, personally.
That's how good those sound.
No, that's thick.
I also like you not knowing what manner of slang we're hitting.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going.
So the first 2 were 1930s. Then we went Victorian slang.
Yeah, that was tough.
And then trucker slang.
Trucker slang, I think trucker slang I did the best on.
And your aggregate score so far, so you got 4 out of 6 in 1930 slang.
Yeah.
0.5 out of 6 in the part 2 of that.
Part 2, that was before we really established how we were going to go about this.
Victorian slang was 2.5 out of 6.
And that was with the new rule set, right?
Yeah. And 4 out of 6 in trucker slang.
Okay.
So that's a total of 11 for 24, or 46%.
Lovely.
So you really pulled yourself out of the basement, because you were doing pretty poorly.
I was not doing great.
Because that one really brought you down.
Yeah, that second one, that was not easy.
You may...
you also kind of, you done me dirty a little bit.
I may have stacked the deck a bit.
Yeah, I'll start with the easiest one and get harder. Oh, boy.
You may wonder where you're going today.
Well, we were 30s, Victorian, then truckers. So I'm going to guess, no idea.
Carnival slang.
Oh, carny slang. Okay.
So I've got 6 here. Okay, and for those of you who are new or just need a reminder, he gets a full point for a correct guess.
Yes.
Half a point for a correct guess after the sentence.
Yes.
And then if you don't get it after the sentence, within a reasonable...
Yeah, but this is not going to be a 3-hour show because we're spending an hour trying to get one here.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 1.
Carny slang.
Carny slang. Number 1. Mitt camp.
Mitt camp. See, I was so confident in my own brain going into this after I just found out moments ago. Frick.
And this may or may not be current carny slang. I guess it's like just encompassing...
Yeah, there's a lot of years of carny.
Carnivals were bigger for a certain era as well.
Yeah, that's going to play into it here. Well, I mean, the assumption for me would be where they park all their trailers and campers.
No.
Gosh. Does it actually have to do with anything camp-wise? Or is that just a throw-off?
Not really.
Ah, okay.
No.
Is that where they keep the costumes?
No.
I think I need the sentence.
After that dust-up behind the Ferris wheel, Eddie spent the night in the Mitt camp.
Oh, so the Carnival jail.
Yes.
Okay.
Jailer holding cell for carnies.
Mitt camp. I'm trying to figure out how to get there from that, but
I'm not sure, but...
I mean, it's carnies. No one really understands them.
Okay, number 2. Blanket.
That's it?
Blanket.
And it doesn't mean blanket.
Probably not. Like alligator didn't mean alligator.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's like the tarp of the tent. No? Gosh. Blanket. Is it what they would cover the equipment with when they're transporting it?
No.
No, eh? Well, I think I'm going to need the sentence then, sir.
Quit John with a blanket and find someone who is actually going to play the game.
So just like a looky-loo? Sure. There's someone walking by who's not
A
actually
customer
interested.
hangs around the game without spending any money.
Oh. Huh. I guess that's a nice way to insult someone without them knowing.
Yes.
Now, the next time I go to a carnival, I'm going to see if I can get these guys to call me a blanket.
Right.
And be like, hey, I'm no blanket. I'll spend my money.
So you've got 1 out of 2 because you got a half point on
Half
each.
point on each. That's, hey, that's 50%.
Okay, number 3, flat store.
Flat store. I would think that's some sort of tractor trailer where they put stuff like fences.
No.
Gosh, I feel as though my initial guesses are really good too. Flat store.
Perhaps you shouldn't.
Well,
Just saying.
dink. Is this a place or a way to describe a thing? You're probably not going to tell me.
I'm not going to tell you.
Would it be like how the equipment comes down, like how a ride folds flat?
I'm kind of thinking 2 guesses is probably
I think that's
a reasonable before asking for a
Yeah.
sentence.
Yeah, I'll take a sentence.
Believe it or not, the milk bottles were at a flat store.
Oh, a liquor store where you buy flats of beer.
No.
What?
No.
Dang it. Then I don't know.
A legitimate game that isn't rigged.
Oh, wow.
So the milk bottles are probably like the ring toss thing, or whatever, is a flat store. It's not rigged.
Yeah, it's not rigged. It's just hard.
It's on the level.
Huh. On the level, flat. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 4,
Geek. Okay, well, this probably doesn't mean geek in the traditional sense.
This is the traditional sense.
Oh, it does mean geek in the traditional sense.
Well, I think it's the word has
or like
changed.
its origin.
This is the origin.
Oh, well, that would be helpful if I knew the origin, not today's version of geek. So it's not today's version of geek, is what you're saying.
Well, could still be if you live in a beautiful world of carnies.
Wow, shit. I don't. You know what? And it's funny because I know some, and I really thought I was going to be okay here. I don't even know what to guess. Someone who wins at games?
No.
This is riveting content here, me thinking.
It is. It really is.
Is the smoke coming out of my ears yet? It just feels like it's going to be an insult to someone. Is it an insult to someone? God, I know you're not. I don't know why I keep asking questions.
Could be. Maybe it's not.
I mean, I'm just gonna. It's gonna be some sort of a descriptor of a person at a carnival. But what's the?
Yes, it is.
What's the descriptor? Is it just someone with like glasses and a pocket protector?
No.
Okay, then what's the sentence?
The geek drew the biggest crowd of the Midway that afternoon.
Oh, so it's one of the freaks in the circus.
Yes. A sideshow performer famous for bizarre acts.
Oh, so it wasn't just an insult to people at
No,
the
it's-
carnival. It's
there's
the
even
way
a-
to describe.
There's a
one of-
Ramones song that even has the line, "I don't like circus geeks."
Oh, well, the Ramones.
It was the
Well, I listened to them more. I maybe would have got that one.
the bizarro
Oh, so it's one of the acts.
the
in-
bizarre acts.
I guess I kind of forgot that was a part of.
In fact, the
Carnival.
Ramones' little chant "Gabba Gabba Hey" in one of their songs comes from the 1932 movie Freaks, which follows a carnival around, and it's full of circus geeks and their bizarre love world.
Oh,
It's actually very disturbing.
I don't know if I want to watch that one.
It's off-putting because it was like 1932, so it was before there was any codes and stuff, and it was just extremely exploitive and really bothersome.
Just bad.
Don't watch it if you're like falling asleep.
Yeah, let's not put that one on the list of.
Yeah, I will.
How was the movie?
Actually, their mascot, even Zippy the Pinhead, was modeled on a character from the movie Freaks, because he was actually a guy in the movie who had this conical head, and he was a circus geek
Huh.
because of his deformity.
I guess geek was not as insulting as freak.
Okay, number 5.
So I'm at what? I'm at 2. Are you giving
You're
me
at 2, 'cause-
2 half point each?
What? Wait, no,
Or-
you got one.
I haven't gotten any of them.
You got
We've
mid
got
camp
the-
half, blanket half, and then half for geek as well. Once I gave the sentence.
Oh yeah, I didn't get the flat. I didn't get the flat one.
Yeah, so 1.5.
Flat store.
Okay, number 5. Gaff.
Gaff,
Gaff.
like a screw up or a accident.
Nope.
No. Well, that's how I would use the word nowadays. But I'm not a carny. Awesome. Stupid.
You know
Waste of a
what?
guess.
Sometimes someone can be thankful for not being a carny.
Oh goodness, a gaff.
It's interesting because I will say, as much as it is like geek, It's a term used today, but for a completely different meaning.
So like today it's used for like how I asked.
Like you screwed something up.
Yeah. That was yesterday's gaffe.
I'm giving you too much.
You are. But honestly, at the same time, you haven't really not, because I don't know what that would mean in a carnival/circus situation. Who is the gaffe ringleader?
You're saying a lot of words.
That's my guess.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, well then that's all.
I didn't realize that was an answer. I didn't know what the hell that was. I thought you were just pontificating.
Well, no, because I guessed
head?
like incident, and then
okay, no.
I was trying to think of a person, and
This is good content right here.
Well, I've used 2 guesses, so give me a sentence.
Don't waste your last dollar. The bottle toss is gaffed.
Oh, rigged.
Yes. To secretly rig or manipulate a game so the customer has no chance of winning. It's the opposite of a flat store.
Literally the opposite.
Yes.
Huh.
So another half point there. So you're at 2.
Thank gosh we added the half points.
And now the last one, number 6. Bally.
Bally.
Bally. Bally.
Huh.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. Bally. I just think of Bally's in Vegas, and that's a casino.
Yes, it is a casino.
Well, it was. It's now the Horseshoe.
No, that's bullshit.
Well, there was, the company bought the name back. The Horseshoe was very big in poker, and they have a big poker room.
No, Binion's Horseshoe?
It
Binion's
was.
Horseshoe downtown?
No.
Oh.
It's on the Bally's.
No, but but the Horseshoe is
downtown. I think originally.
Yeah, with
So now
they had the cowboy.
Yeah, it's gone. Then
And
Horseshoes now come
is
back.
What's wrong with today?
And this is how we get off topic stuff. That's why
Binion's Horseshoe is a terrific place.
See, now Binion's is a steakhouse in the Horseshoe on the Strip.
Don't even.
Oh, they had all you can eat prime rib. It's pretty good.
I can only eat so much.
Well, yeah, but trust me, I know. I found my limit.
8 within it.
No, I kind of hit the limit and went past the limit.
All right.
What was the question?
Bally.
Bally.
Need to get a guess here. I haven't had a guess.
Yeah.
Got a little lesson on the history of Las Vegas, but no guess on Bally.
Bally. Is that a descriptive of a piece of equipment?
Nope, I've told you too much already.
You haven't told me frickin' anything.
I just gave you those 2 things that it's not.
Gosh. Is this how they describe the area where they put the game?
No.
Oh, there was hesitation there, so I think I'm getting somewhere. Some sort of, is it the area where the food is?
No.
Well, then I don't know. You gave me a little bit, but you psyched me out with your hesitation.
Here's the sentence. His Bally was so convincing, half the crowd lined up before they even knew what the prize was.
Oh, it's like his act, his engagement with the crowd?
The sales pitch, his talk. The pitch or sales talk used to attract customers before they start up the game.
Yeah.
So another half
Come
point
one,
there.
come all. I
Yeah.
almost gave myself a quarter there. Because I just said his engagement with the crowd, and that's not really a sales pitch.
It's a sales pitch. It's the thing you're...
Okay. I'll take 2.5 out of 6.
There you go. 2.5 out of 6.
Huh. I'm so glad we added that half point.
I really enjoy this thing because it is one of my funnest things to research through the week.
I just can't imagine what those searches are like. Do you just how do you start that? do you sit down knowing what genre you're going into, or do you just Google funny words of old timey descent?
It's microfiche based.
It's always in
I go to the university library and I flip through the periodicals.
Yep. Huh.
There's no one wants to know how the sausage is made. Okay, well I've got to sort my cards out.
We got to find some carnies and ask them if they still use these words. That would be a good bit. WWS on the streets. Go to a carnival and ask.
There was a carnival in town just this past week. We could have gone there.
What are we thinking?
What?
You didn't know this was coming last week.
No, but this was kind of inspired by that carnival coming to town.
That makes sense.
That was kind of like, oh, you know what? I can go this way instead of going to a 30s or Victorian or an era. Just go to with the trucker.
Like with the trucker thing.
Just go to a.
You should do more stuff like that I have a better chance of getting.
Instead of going to
just stuff I have
medieval slang.
Medieval slang. One of these days, I'm going to do one for you that's just hip new slang.
All right. Well, so we've got. I watched a movie.
Oh, yes, you did. It wasn't the initial movie he was supposed to watch because he had seen it, but we.
I watched this movie last night in my hotel.
We zigzagged to the right thing. You
did. I did send you a picture of my setup.
You sent me a picture, and that was a pretty slick setup. Not gonna lie. Anchorman 2. was the
Anchorman
movie
2 from
of choice.
2013 is what I watched last
Man.
night for this assignment.
That's a long time ago. I remember going to see that in theaters. Day it came out.
I don't,
Well, that's kind of the whole point of this
but
thing.
I did see Howard the Duck in the theater.
Of course you did. What a great, terrible film. So, and funny thing about Howard the Duck is he has shown up in other movies.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time I mentioned Howard the Duck, and I would have no way to know that because,
Because you don't watch those movies.
what is that, in the MCU or something? Is
Yeah.
that what they call it?
Because he's a Marvel character.
I didn't even know that. I just thought it was
Yeah, he's originally an old
I mean, I was like
original.
13 years old, and it seemed like a fun movie. Hey, there's a talking duck in a movie.
Oh yeah, he's like an OG.
So let's get to this movie
Again,
review.
that whole we struggle staying
Right?
on topic here.
Anchorman 2.
Anchorman.
So
2.
I've got some notes that I've made. As you see, they're all nicely typed up.
Damn, that's a lot of notes. I'm concerned.
All right, I will start with...
Well, just
Okay.
just before you go any
Okay.
further, compared to waiting,
Oh, much better.
that's all I need to know. You can continue.
Okay. No, actually funny because I think I'm in my notes I mentioned
compare it to
waiting,
it?
but I
What about
didn't-
to compare
it didn't make my final typed notes.
direct compared to Anchorman? Do you remember Anchorman at all?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
I'll get to that in here.
Oh, I'm sure you will. And that's why I love this doing it this way, giving you the movie, because you do such a bang up job.
I got a lot of
It's
notes.
not chicken scratch notes like me being like, ha ha, funny scene.
Okay, so I've got, first of all, I do want to work through these.
Yeah, let's go.
The opening was actually pretty solid. Up until the credits, I was thinking, okay, this might work.
It comes with the credits at the start.
Yeah. There's a little preamble.
Yeah, okay.
And Harrison Ford was a nice surprise.
Right? That was my biggest thinking point of the start of that movie is, Harrison Ford, nice.
Yeah, that was cool.
And he's not in the whole thing.
And
He's just in there.
Fred Willard.
Classic.
I'll watch Fred Willard in just
Pitch
about anything.
Perfect.
Was he?
Yeah, wasn't he one of the he's one of the judges, isn't he?
No. But he seems very... Fred Willard's amazing, and he is in...
No, he's not.
No,
in
he's
it.
not.
He's not, but he's
But the
very
guy-
similar to that guy.
Yes. But he's been all Christopher
Who's that
Guest
guy?
movies. I did note that I did like the guy in Pitch Perfect. The
Yeah,
guy
the judge.
who was the Fred Willard
The
character.
Fred, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because he's so good at doing that smarmy kind of
Yeah.
fake...
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
so... Yeah.
Fred Willard is great though.
Going back to Spinal Tap, I think was the first time I saw Fred Willard.
That's to turn it up to 11, isn't it?
Yes. I've
I've never seen Spinal Tap.
Thank goodness. The movie feels less like a movie and more of a string of SNL sketches.
That is a fair description.
And I got some character notes.
Oh boy.
Champ Kind does absolutely nothing for me.
You don't like Whammy Guy? Who serves bats?
And the fucking whammy thing was just like...
Whammy!
God, that was just like...
Whammy!
Hate it so much.
This is because you hate baseball.
I don't mind baseball. I watched a baseball game just the other day.
Whammy!
I don't need that.
What about his chicken that's bat?
Walter never worked for me. Every time he showed up, I could feel my eye twitching.
This one's Walter.
The kid.
Oh, yeah.
That was just like, stop
Yeah,
with the kid.
The kid was annoying.
Every scene with a kid. I mean, you could have kids in a movie, but they don't have to like be so terribly irritating. I mean, you'd think there'd be a casting and they could just actually cast a kid that's not irritating.
Well, he was a pretty shitty kid.
And actually, the bat thing was kind of funny.
Right? It's kind of funny.
It was kind
The
of funny.
chicken in the cave.
Actually, I did like that line. My other character thing I pointed out, Brick may have been my biggest problem in the movie.
What? Rick Tamlin's my favorite.
I found him exhausting, and the romance subplot is just where the problem becomes impossible to ignore.
See, and I do believe that the Brick romance subplot is very SNL-esque because it's also Kirsten Wiig.
Well, it just feels like, again,
That 100%.
they wanted to shoehorn this into a bit, and I mean, I think I just don't like Steve Carell.
What?
I've only ever seen him in Over the Hedge. He was good in Over the Hedge as Hammy.
I've only ever seen him in a movie where he played a squirrel.
That was good.
Is he a squirrel?
Yeah, he's Squirrel, Hammy the Squirrel.
He was Ham.
Again-
he was Hammy the squirrel.
Yeah. And again, this is back when my kids were little, so we watched
I mean, Over the Hedge is a great
And I was excited to
film.
watch it because Shatner was in it as the possum.
He is. You know what? Looking back, that's a hell of a cast.
But I think I haven't seen him in any other movies.
That's crazy. He's in so much.
I've seen a couple episodes of The
But
Office.
you don't like comedies.
and
See,
I don't.
You probably started The Office from the start, though. You got to get through the
No,
first four seasons.
I never started at the beginning. I just kind of I've seen the memes, and it's not a show I've ever watched more than just clips. I think I've caught a few episodes, but I just don't really watch contemporary things. We've discussed this.
Yes, I know.
So if Steve Carell as like Brick was just horrible.
I just love that this funeral one.
That was a little bit witty. That was a little bit witty.
It's his funeral.
But then it kept going. Like, again, I'll get to that. Well, I'll say this right now. There are some occasionally genuinely funny moments, but they're buried amongst a bunch of filler.
I think Brick was probably more funny in the first one as a standalone, when it was just, I don't know what we're yelling about type of stuff, versus now it's like another full movie of his antics. So I can kind of give you a little bit
actually,
there. But where'd you get a ray gun?
The funeral bit was
Killed
funny.
a man with a trident.
Was funny until it started going on. It was like, okay, we're beating this joke into the freaking into the hole that they just dug in the ground. The callbacks felt very forced. The condom closet was just the cologne closet again, and the giant news team fight felt like they spent forever building to a joke that I'd already seen in the first movie, and it was funnier, and this time it was way too long.
No.
Like, I liked, in the first movie, I recall them like, oh, they did a thing, and that was funny because it was out of nowhere. Whereas this was like, oh, they're doing
You knew it was coming.
They're doing this again, right?
Well, if it ain't broke.
And that's the same with the condom thing. It was like, oh, it's the cologne thing. Oh, but again, it was kind of a funny thing.
Well, 60% of the time works every time, so when you do the joke twice,
See, that's a funny line.
it's a great line.
But then the second time through,
I can't wait to get to your opinions on the shark.
One weird production thing distracted me. Almost everybody looked like they belonged, like time-wise.
Yeah.
79, 80.
Yep.
Except what's his name? Gary?
Gary.
Looked like he was from 1986, not 1980. And Linda looked like she just walked on the set from 2013. See, because Gary had that same ponytail that Liam Neeson had in The Deadpool in 1988. And 1988, that was a thing that people did. 79, 80, people didn't have that thing. That wasn't a look. I know this. I was there.
You were.
I was like, what, this guy's like from 7 years in the future? Why weren't they thinking that's weird? Like, that's more jarring than Linda being from 2013 with her stylish hair and whatnot.
That's fair. Never.
I mean, if you're going to put a movie thing, they got every other detail,
Yeah,
aesthetically right.
They did nail the rest of it.
But then they got the guy from 1988 and the chick from
2013.
the contemporary time.
I've never looked at it that way.
That's that she was a handsome woman, but it was just all wrong. I have actually a little bullet point list of handful of moments that I genuinely liked.
Oh, yeah, multiple.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 points that I genuinely liked.
That's more than some movies.
Baxter drinking from a straw. Loved that.
It's a dog. Like, how do you not love a dog?
The GMC motorhome getting obliterated. That was a fun shot scene. The barrel roll and the slow motion. That was fun.
They filmed that. I remember watching the behind the scenes stuff. Like, they had a motorhome chassis on a spinning. So, like, the spinning, like, that was real. That wasn't a camera turning. That was them tumbling over.
Okay, also funny thing about those
slow-mo.
GMC motorhomes is those were like the coolest motorhomes in the 70s.
Yeah.
With the twin axle
That
rear.
cruise control.
Right? So I thought, actually, I enjoyed that little scene.
The deep fryer and the scorpion. And
Also,
who does that?
William Shatner clip.
You are a big Shat fan.
I am a big Shatner guy.
Big Shat
And
fan.
I mean, obviously, they put it together with Ron Burgundy making out with the black chick. So it was an interracial thing. And they showed the Shatner because he was the first interracial kiss on television.
Really?
In Star Trek, yes. And they were going to pull the episode because they thought, oh, the Midwest, whatever, affiliates aren't going to air this because Shatner is kissing a black chick.
Yeah.
But they
I know.
stuck with
Yeah,
it.
okay. That was Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah. I like Star Trek.
What?
Well, here's the thing, though.
What?
See, I'm not a sci-fi guy. I like Star Trek as a 1967 show.
Ah.
I don't like any of the Star Trek movies or anything afterwards because those aren't 1960s shows. I like it in a little box of a 1960 show.
Ah.
Right?
Okay. Good to know.
So I don't like Star Trek, the motion picture in 79 or all the, like, no.
Or any of the recent ones in the 2000s.
No, because they're not 60s show. I like it as a 60s show. It could have been Cops, right? But it happened to take, so I'm not a sci-fi guy.
So you're not a Star Trek fan.
No.
You're a fan of the 1960s show Star Trek.
I like that show.
But you're not a Star Trek fan.
I don't like the universe outside of the 1960s.
You're not a Trekkie.
No, God, no.
That's probably where they would sell the feet juice.
Yes. Yes. Well, there's that freaking skit from SNL in the 80s where Shatner's at that convention
Yeah.
and he tells everyone, get a life.
Yeah.
You're 32. Have you ever kissed a girl?
Yeah.
He's like, it's a show I did for 4 years as a lark. And he berates it. Anyways, yeah, I'm feeling like Shatner that. Like, I like that show. Like I like the Prisoner show and I liked other shows from that era.
So but I was in the 60s, you liked it.
I don't like what happened after. Like, oh, you must love this. No. Or Star Trek Next Generation and Jean-Luc Picard. No. That's a 90s show. I don't like that.
That's got way too much color.
I'm not. Anyways, you talk about the shark?
Oh, yeah.
Ironically, the shark may have been my favorite part.
Are you kidding me right now?
I mean, I like absurd comedy, but it has to catch me off guard.
Well, that
did catch me off guard.
Because why the fuck was there a shark?
Well, and like not even like the
I'm
the
blind.
It was ridiculous enough that it worked for me because I have a different sense of humor.
Apparently, I hated that part.
And I like to be caught. And I was like, oh my god, this is absurd, and I love it. And he's placing the little stones for like that was actually really well done, and that was right up my street. And
my shoe came off.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Stop the show.
Sorry about that.
And the blindness jokes actually worked for me.
I think the blindness.
Well, because they were giving off Homer Simpson, you'll have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel vibes.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's the vibe I got from that.
That's so true.
And that's just such a great joke bit.
I am blind.
I mean, he kind of labored it a bit and went on too much, but the premise of
he lives in a lighthouse.
Yeah,
alone.
you being blind, this shouldn't affect you. You should
it doesn't matter at all.
Know that you're
you
not.
Don't know you're drinking ketchup,
right? Exactly.
What don't you get about this? I'm blind. Yeah, but you can taste.
So, anyways,
you liked the shark, eh?
I did, because I thought that caught me. I was like, hey, that's funny, and I like that absurdity. And I've got one more. My closing remarks.
Did you like the way he got blind?
Well, again, that goes to the redundancy of like the cologne and the condoms and the thing. The flute thing's like, okay, you're doing there's another way to work in the jazz flute.
Yeah.
Which again was redundant. It was again in the first one, hey, that's kind of funny. And this one, oh, you're going back.
Play jazz flute. Like
you're going back to that again, hey?
Play jazz flute so well though.
Yeah, that kind of. No, I didn't really like that bit because it was just rehashing things that were already. And again, the first movie, oh, that's funny. This movie, oh,
I think the whole thing was that it was so
it's
far
like,
apart.
hey, this green sweater's funny. What if it was brown? We'll do a brown version of it. That's what that seemed like to me.
The movie was so far apart that I think they thought they could just reuse, basically make the same movie again.
That's what they did a lot of.
There was what? How long was it? 10 years?
About that was it 9 years?
Yeah.
04 to 13, I think.
04 to 13?
It's funny because I only saw the first one once. And watching this, everything that was a throw was like, oh, yeah. And I saw the movie freaking 20 years ago.
And
then the second one.
Because the first one worked. And that's why I wanted you to watch the first one.
Well, I'd seen it, so.
I should have just made you watch it again.
Well, that's disingenuous.
Yeah, it's 20 years ago.
I'd seen it. So my closing thoughts.
Okay, yes.
I think this movie taught me something about myself.
Uh-oh.
I'm not a Will Ferrell movie guy.
Huh.
I enjoy him in sketches.
Yeah.
Skits.
SNL. Love it.
But I don't think his style of comedy can carry a 2-hour movie for me. I don't enjoy seeing him for 2 hours. I like him little bits. He's funny, the little cheerleaders. Yeah, that's fun. His little bits he does when he's like Robert Goulet. Those are great. Great little 3 to 7 minute skits. But I'm not a Will Ferrell. I cannot watch him for 90 minutes. I don't find him that funny. Or he's funny for 4 to 7 minutes. It's just not my kind of thing.
Huh. Well, then we've learned something.
Yeah. Well, as I said, I learned something about myself. I'm sure he's really good at what he does.
Well, it clearly is.
People seem to like him.
I like him.
But all those movies that you guys talk about on the show and stuff, and like what Talladega Nights, like all these things.
Yeah. Talladega Nights is incredible.
Like I just don't enjoy those kind of movies.
Kicking and Screaming, also incredible.
These 2000s like Step Brothers. I see the memes.
Step Brothers is one of the best movies of all time. Have you ever seen Step Brothers?
No.
God, I want to make you watch it so bad, but I know you're gonna hate it.
It's just not my thing. It's not my bag.
It's so funny though.
Speaking of not my bag, I do like Austin Powers, but that's because it draws on
Bond
stuff that I
old
love.
old shit.
Yeah.
You know they're making another one?
Yes, I did hear that.
Maybe we do a show from there.
So, so there we go. So I'm sure it's a fine movie, but I think I just don't like Will Ferrell.
I mean,
Again, I'm sure he's perfectly nice.
yeah.
If he was here, we could probably enjoy a beer together.
We should try to get him on the show.
But we should. I'll reach out to his people.
Send
And
him
I'll
a
ask
letter.
him about things.
Say, hey, I hate your shit. Come here.
Yeah. I've done that before with musical artists. I've had arguments backstage with musical artists about disagreeing on the quality of some of their work.
Huh.
In the presence of said musical artist.
Oh. Yeah, that changes things.
Tubesox will tell it like it is, baby.
Well, if we've learned anything over these shows,
Hey, Will Ferrell, thanks for coming. I don't like your stuff. Please help yourself to a beer.
That'd be an interesting show. I don't know if he'd stick around as long as that.
No, I don't think you would. I don't think we'd get bonus content out of Will
No,
Ferrell.
I don't think we'd get a episode out of it.
Okay, well, it's time to move on because
Yeah,
as with almost every one of our music segments, we end up dragging.
Well, that wasn't music; it was a movie.
Movie segments. We end up dragging it on because
Well, there's just a lot to talk about.
there is a lot to talk about. And now I get to assign this guy a movie.
Oh boy,
And it's interesting because you had me watch a sequel,
I did.
and this isn't a natural sequel, but it's the second in a series of 3 movies. I've had you watch some film noir.
Mm-hmm.
I've had you watch some 70s, which you've enjoyed. I'm not sure how versed.
Taking of Pelham 456.
I'm not sure how versed you are in spaghetti westerns.
A little bit. I've watched a few. My father and my grandfather loved spaghetti western.
I'm going to assign you for a few dollars more from 1965.
Okay. I've never seen that movie, so it works.
It is the second in the
Trio.
trio, but it's not a sequel
Yeah, they don't go one day.
because
The story doesn't carry through.
No, they're disconnected. They just happen to be.
same.
So it's directed by Sergio Leone.
It's the same characters.
Here's the thing.
Oh, it's not.
Because it's the second. He did 5 westerns. Sergio Leone did. Music by Ennio Morricone.
Ooh, good.
Well, interesting thing about when he filmed them, he always had the music blaring in the scene and the mic's dead because he wanted the music in the scene.
Huh.
And then they dubbed everything afterwards. Being that they were Italian anyways.
Interesting.
Yeah. But so starring Clint Eastwood, Lee Van Cleef, and Gian Maria Volante.
Hey, I know that first guy.
So here's the thing with Gian Maria Volante. So he was a villain in Fistful of Dollars. And he was a villain in For a Few Dollars More, which you're going to be watching.
Okay.
But they were different villains. And a lot of the cast is the same, but they're completely different characters.
Oh, interesting.
They're
So it's the director's sequel, but not necessarily the storyline sequel.
Yeah, it's a spiritual sequel. I'd like to make another one of these movies.
I'd like to do that one again, but
and
different.
I like these guys. So if you like tense showdowns, unforgettable music, and people communicating almost entirely through squints and eye contact, you're in for a treat, young man.
Lovely. I do like Clint Eastwood.
And it is my favorite.
I do like cowboys and westerns.
Well, I was gonna. There's a lot of Lee Van Cleef and Yul Brynner did a handful of spaghetti westerns as well. I'm a big fan of the genre, but I wanted to give you something that, being that it's a Clint Eastwood one, it's palatable.
It's easy to digest.
If I
I
gave you Sabato or the first Django from 1966 with unrecognizable people, you may have gone, it's not drawing me in.
well, this was.
But I'm
probably,
hoping that this draws you in.
This is the first movie I think I'm watching with a name I actually know.
And it is my favorite of the 3.
Oh shit!
The first one's a little wasn't there yet. This one, terrific. And the third one, while really good and bigger budget, I didn't want to sign you a 2.5 hour movie because that seemed kind of cruel.
Yeah, that's a lot,
That seemed like a big ask.
especially that type of movie.
So
If you want to give me a 2.5 hour, 3 hour superhero movie, I'm all in.
there you go. So anyways,
Cool.
so yeah, so for a few dollars more,
For a
1965.
few dollars more than that. Is it color?
Yes, it is.
Nice. Bonus.
And I love the opening scene. It's one of my favorite scenes. So just keep that in mind when you're watching it.
So pay attention right from the start.
Well,
Don't press play, go to the kitchen, grab a snack.
right, because there's
come back.
the opening scene with Lee Van Cleef and the other guy on the train is terrific. And,
Okay.
after a while, you don't even notice the dubbed dialogue
Okay, cool.
because, everyone apart from 2 are all Italian.
Good to know. It's one of your favorites.
There we go. It is. Back to the mailbag.
Yes.
After we prattle on about a movie for 72 minutes.
I've got another letter here.
I also do. You go ahead.
Dear gentlemen,
Us.
have I missed something, Or has Edgar's fun facts quietly become an endangered species? Interesting. There was a time when Edgar could be counted on, well, that's not true, to routinely interrupt your nonsense with an actual piece of interesting information. I don't think you've watched the show from the start.
Yeah, I
because
think
that's
really
completely false information. Has Edgar negotiated fewer appearances? Well, is he holding out for better billing? Or has he simply listened to enough episodes to decide that his talents are being wasted?
They're not being wasted, I'll tell you that.
He'd have to have talent to waste it. I enjoy all the rotating segments, but I always look forward to Edgar showing up and providing the show with an educational component. Sincerely, Fancy Nancy.
Fancy Nancy. Marginally entertaining or educational. My goodness.
I just think...
Maybe she gets out of it more out of it than we do.
I don't think Fancy Nancy's a very smart individual if she's looking forward to anything Edgar has to say.
For such a fancy person.
A fancy person, you think he would, know all the things he's discussed.
Yes.
Because he's not that intelligent. But thanks, Nancy, for the letter, and we'll see if we can't get him back a little bit.
I mean, he's work.
The only one who's complained that he's left or he's gone from the regular occurrences here, so
he's in the rotation as much as we'd like him to be in the rotation. Let's just say that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, here's my second letter. Dear Big Uke and Tubesox.
That's us.
Something isn't adding up.
Uh-oh.
You've talked about sponsors like that all-night wicker joint, the Viking place, the old donut shop, and many others, yet you've never revealed a single address. Not one.
We've told you where they all are.
Exactly. At first I thought you were just forgetful. Now I'm starting to think that you're covering something up. I've begun connecting the dots, and frankly, there are too many dots.
There's a lot of dots.
Either these businesses absolutely don't exist, or there's a secret commercial district that only podcast hosts are allowed to access. I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm simply asking questions.
TBD, bro.
Suspiciously yours, T-Dog.
T-Dog. Huh. T-Dog, you're starting to ask too many questions, sir.
You're starting to ask too many questions.
And if you get a knock on your door from one Edgar Lassiter, you know why, bud.
Said too much.
Said too much already.
All right, you got a second liner before we start.
I do have a second liner, so pay attention here. Was it T-Buds or T-Dog?
T-Dog.
T-Dog, listen up.
I feel that he probably gave himself that nickname.
I can't imagine someone did, because it's kind of bad. Anyways, the Reliable Continental Co.
Oh, God, these guys.
And this is exactly what I think T-Dog needs.
This is what he needs, a dose of it.
Not every issue arrives with a name like T-Dog, a file number, or a sensible explanation. Fortunately, Reliable Continental Co. has experience with all three. Serving the region, we told you where they are, with professionalism and discretion, they specialize in adaptable solutions for unusual circumstances and difficult to classify matters. You don't need all the facts. They rarely improve the situation.
Rarely.
The courteous team delivers discreet service with exactly the right amount of follow-through. No complications, no needless inquiries, and no unnecessary reminders.
Don't need that.
Reliable Continental Co. Whatever the situation may be, consider it temporary.
Love those guys. I love their support for the show. They've been very supportive.
They're an OG.
They are an OG. All right, that brings us into 3 things that can kick rocks.
My favorite segment. Favorite one every week.
Oh.
Last one was good. That was a good back and forth, banterable, and clippable if you follow the socials.
Here we go. 3 things that can kick rocks. The first thing, leather ball caps.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. They're weird.
They're so hot.
They just also look ugly.
I don't see how people wear them. I see people out in the summertime, and they're wearing leather goddamn ball caps.
It's like leather pants or seals in the flavor.
Pants are different. Your head, though, you're just like holding in this. Anyways. Terrible. Second thing, country songs with drum loops. This is very niche.
Yeah, it feels pretty niche.
But I hear these country songs and they got that little programmed drum loop in them.
See, I don't have the ear for that.
Merle Haggard would shoot you if he heard a country song with a drum loop.
Well, that's probably true.
So just don't.
So just
Again, very
don't.
niche.
For those of you who do it, don't. Stop.
And the third thing,
Get help.
those Japanese restaurants where they cook in front of you.
What? You suck.
If I may,
Well, you're the type of guy who doesn't like when people say hi to you when you walk into a restaurant.
if I may quote the great Will Ferrell, I don't know what to do with my hands. That's a Will Ferrell line, isn't it?
No. Is it?
I don't know. I think it's from a skit. Anyways. No, I don't
now
like
I'm
that at all.
confused. What?
I want to eat at my table, not in front of a griddle.
But it's fun. It's
And
a
I
show.
don't like the show and the thing and the banter and the.
Well, no one's forcing you to go to these places.
I know.
So why does it feel like you have to go every week for a meeting and you hate it?
When it's almost like I almost dropped another thing that can kick rocks, but I'll save that till got to save up my material here. But no,
love those places. We should do a show from there.
I very much dislike that whole experience.
Oh, I love it. I haven't been to a hibachi place in a long time.
Is that what they're called?
I think so. This is not an educational program.
But yeah, I just don't like the whole, oh, hey, yo, shrimp. No, I don't want to see the shrimp dance and the thing. I just
You don't want to see him catch a shrimp in his pocket?
You know what I want to see? I want to sit down, order food, and have someone bring it out and a drink and come back and check on me how things are doing. I don't want to be part of a carnival atmosphere when I'm eating my dinner I don't want the dinner in a show.
I think there should be more places that cook in front of you that aren't just Japanese food.
I don't want dinner in a show.
Like I want to see them cooking my spaghetti and my pasta and my steak.
I don't want to sit in the kitchen.
Bring the kitchen to me now. I'm sitting in the foyer,
like it.
but the kitchen's there too. And there's 8 other kitchens.
Oh God, no thanks.
I just think and they toss shrimp. You got ketchup in your mouth. It's fun. They do the onion volcano with the steam and the smoke and the.
Don't eat it.
You suck.
Well, be that as it may, I don't want to eat in that kind of a restaurant. Let's wrap this thing up. Oh my goodness, this has been going on, but it always does when we got the movies.
The movie, for whatever reason, we have zero ability to not talk for 20 minutes about movies.
God.
We should do a show about movies.
So how do you think the show went?
I mean, other than the rambling,
Well,
we did a lot. We did a lot of here's the topic. We're going to be over here for a bit. So our roadmap was kind of all over the place.
Well,
but
let's not dwell too much on that then.
I think it makes for entertainment.
Sure.
Entertaining content. And if you don't like it, well, you should try to like it.
I'm not even going to tell you where to drop us a line because that takes up more time and we're kind of tight. But I would like to point out on our Buzzsprout at www.buzzsprout.com, we had a listener
Do the clicky thing.
Sandra M.
Sandra!
Who, subscribed to us.
Whoop, whoop.
And her subscription, her monthly subscription, covers a good chunk of our
Whoop, 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 whoop.
our actual Buzzsprout expenses.
It's real now.
For them to host our show.
It's official, Ma.
So that's fantastic.
We made it.
So thank you, Sandra
And also,
M.
Sandra M's not either of our mothers.
And if anyone else wants to be like Sandra M,
Be like
you
Sandra.
can choose your own amount.
Be like Sandra.
But any amount is appreciated because we say it helps keep the lights on, but that actually helps
Hashtag
pay
be
for this
like
to get out to
Sandra.
you. So there we go. What are you listening to on the drive home today, Uke?
The Ramones. Because I'm hoping I can get more information
About Circus
from their
Geeks?
songs about things that you care about that will be in future episodes of Say What Now? I think it's all subliminal, and I'm going to find some stuff.
It's very important to listen to the Ramones a lot.
I'm going to find some stuff. Also, the Carney information I think will be fun.
Yes. Love it.
What playlist you diving into this week?
Well,
sir?
on my Spotify page, I have about 200 playlists, and I always tackle a new one on the drive home. This week, I'm listening to Southern Culture on the Skids.
Ooh, I bet there's no drum loops there.
No, there is none. It's a 3-piece band from North Carolina. They've been around since the late 80s. Kind of rockabilly, kind of greasy, kind of trashy. Well, Southern Culture on the Skids, the name describes it all.
Yep.
And they're a good, fun, terrific band. Couple-hour playlist. So I might drive a little further than home tonight just so I can get in a good chunk of it.
I wouldn't blame you.
I've seen them live a handful of times. They're always
Really?
good live. Yes, indeed.
Fun.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Songs about, possums and dirt track races. And
let's be real here. Who doesn't love a song about a possum?
exactly. Actually, the most possum song is called Carve That Possum.
The most possum song is called Carve That Possum.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that checks out.
So tune in next week. Please, Big Uke, where can you catch the show?
Oh, just pretty much everywhere.
Everywhere. We don't even need the details.
I'll do them quickly.
Okay, if you feel like it.
Thursday, 6:30, YouTube, live stream. Spotify, audio and video. Apple Music, iHeart, Deezer. Thank you, Deezer.
Thank you, Deezer.
Saturday afternoons, EST audio channels at about 2:30. And on their website is a link to all of our stuff because we are a friend of EST. We love those guys. Keep on keeping on. Be like Sandra.
Yes, please. Be like Sandra. Okay, well, that's
I
it.
think that's it. We got to go. Edgar's giving us the sign again.
I think he needs to pay for more parking if he doesn't get out of here soon. So
he's got to go to the bathroom, too. He's starting.
Okay, well.
We got to get out of here.
Play us.
See you next week.
Harold.
And we're out.
Big Uke and Tubesox were chatting today on what were we saying? Hey, 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 those two hip cats found something to say. It was a groovy good time. Now they're